Hi, my name is Kaye, and I'm a peer recovery specialist with On Our Own of Charlottesville, in liaison with Drug Treatment Court, also of Charlottesville and Albemarle County. Being a peer is somebody like myself who struggles with substance use disorder and bipolar and also depression. I identify as a peer, and therefore it enables me to work with the population of Drug Treatment Court. And let me tell you a little bit about Drug Treatment Court. So when somebody is facing a felony and they are charged with a felony, it is related to their drug use, whether they have stolen or they are caught with paraphernalia or actually the substance, then they are offered Drug Treatment Court. When they go through the rigorous process of applying to Drug Treatment Court and are accepted, which mostly is what happens, we don't turn very many people away, they then enter with the hopes of graduating and losing that felony. In other words, getting it minimized down to a misdemeanor or having it completely expunged from their record. Also, the big part of this is gaining a life in recovery, and how that's done is multiple phases of Drug Treatment Court, 1 through 4, and then graduation. Probably around 12 to 18 months is average for our people, for our peers to graduate. In this process, they are required to do many things, and we tell them in the beginning the biggest thing is to show up and be honest. And how do we do that? Well, with the help of peers. I like to offer all the groups that we have at On Our Own. I let all the participants of Drug Treatment Court know about the many groups that we have. Part of their journey in Drug Treatment Court is to go to support groups, and we really emphasize that a lot in the beginning and throughout. But basically, the first 6 to 12 months is a lot of support groups. I myself knew that was the difference between making it in recovery and not. So during this journey, and they do the support groups, we have many at On Our Own. And this is where the liaison part comes in. I introduce them to On Our Own. A lot of times I will come up to On Our Own with them so that it's not as scary, and show them around and show them everything that On Our Own has to offer. And the first thing I usually hear is, wow, this is like a home. It's very homey. And also I've heard after a couple of groups how much they trust everybody, because everybody here is like them. There is nobody that is, scary person up there that's going to, require them to do things that they don't want to do. It is totally up to them how they do their recovery. Each of us have individual recoveries that we advocate for. So as a peer, and I also let them know if they want to, they can, identify themselves as a peer. They go through a journey that becomes a very beautiful thing of interacting with other peers at On Our Own. They gain friendships. They learn all about support groups. They are offered PA, which is, getting together with another peer at On Our Own. It's an advocate and having somebody to talk to. Sometimes our family and the people that are in our lives as counselors do serve purposes, but sometimes we just need that person that's like us, that's been down the road, that can identify with a lot of the things we have been through. So to tie it all up, here at On Our Own, we advocate for all our Drug Treatment Court participants and allow them to have a safe place that they can trust, feel that it's confidential, and be empowered to do all the things that they need to do. And last but not least, I will touch on SMART Recovery. SMART Recovery stands for SMART, Self-Management and Recovery Training. And it is an absolutely wonderful recovery group that is an option, not a requirement. And it goes along with my theory and a lot of others that recovery is not linear. There are many different ways. I have many things in my toolbox. SMART is a huge part. We offer that twice a week online, and it is wonderful.